I can, thank you.
Okay, so, and you have Mr. Frigo with you.
I do.
So who wants to keep me apprised of what's happening? Ms. Dawson?
Sure, Your Honor. I've had an opportunity to speak to my client. I was able to pass along to her some of the information and the documentation that Mr. Ropp provided to me while we were in the breakout room. And there are some discrepancies and like differences in understanding as far as what the city requires and what Mr. Frigo, I believe, has actually done. So at this point, the city is not willing to dismiss at this point. We're ready to proceed with a formal hearing, or even just an informal discussion about the difference in understanding of what's required.
Okay. I can do whatever you guys want to do. I'm involved in a program with GRCC, Grand Rapids Community College, in about 5 minutes, but I'd be done by 4 o'clock. So what I thought I'd do is maybe what's the longest we can put them in a breakout room, like 15 minutes?
15 to 30 minutes.
Well, it's not going to take 30 minutes, but let's do this, if it would work, Ms. Dawson. If you and Mr. Ropp and Ms. DeGroot and Mr. Frigo are all in a conference room talking together just for, say, 10, 15 minutes. I've got to go do this thing on Zoom in my office. It won't take me that long. Like I said, I'll be done by 4. But, and then get a feel, because if there's some discrepancies about what's required, what's not, and you clarify that, if reasonably speaking, Mr. Ropp, if Mr. Frigo can accept responsibility if there is anything that he did inappropriate, yet the township's going to give him a time period to get A, B, and C done, or whatever, I don't know, you guys talk about it in reference to that. Because I'm not looking at having a hearing unless we actually need to take testimony from everybody and have a hearing, which I'm not afraid to do. Of course, that's why we're here. And honestly, I know nothing about the case, except I feel like it has to do with a mobile home because it's a mobile home company. That's the only reason I know it. I wouldn't know what 13354 Jeanette Way is, but I'm assuming maybe it's a mobile home park, maybe it's not a mobile home park, maybe it's just a property where somebody put a mobile home. But if the township position can be clarified with you and Ms. DeGroot, Ms. Dawson, with Mr. Ropp, and more importantly, Mr. Frigo, and then you guys talk about what you want to do, I'll be back in a few minutes.
That works for me, Your Honor.
Mr. Ropp?
Sure.
Thanks. Well, not like there's much other choice when I'm going to walk out of here to go do my thing at the GRCC event, but we'll put you in a room, just say 15 minutes and I'll be back with you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, everybody. And you guys, if you get done before that, you can just, come back in and tell my clerk. She'll be in here, but I'm probably not going to be able to get you till right around 4.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
So if you could put them all in a separate breakout room. You can bring her in, but put all those guys in the room and mark it for 15 minutes.
Okay, yep, I did.
Stacy, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor, I can.
My last name is Smolenski. I'm Judge Smolenski. What business do you have with the court?
I am scheduled for a pretrial conference at 3:30.
Okay, I can tell you the number that you need to call in
Okay.
because you're in the wrong Zoom.
Oh, no.
Tell me.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell me your last name.
It's Salisbury.
Salisbury?
That's correct.
We're trying to figure out what room you're supposed to be in and who you're going to be calling. I
Okay.
can't find my give me that sheet for a second. It's one of 2 prosecutors. It's either Nick Christensen or Felix Tarango.
Okay,
When you got your, notification, is it on your paperwork?
it's
Try to
got,
take care of this, will you? I gotta go.
Yeah, I will.
yeah, I've got both of their call-in information in a box, so
Okay,
I'm not sure which one I need to call.
I am not showing a case here for you. Do you have your paperwork with the case number on there?
D20C017. Oh, tell me when you're ready.
Sorry, I'm on the criminal, let me get to the civil case side here.
Civil.
Okay, so I apologize, go ahead.
It's D20C01702.
Okay, you are scheduled with Magistrate Milroy?
Milroy. Okay.
Yes. So his Zoom meeting ID should be on that paperwork. It's the 842.
Oh, I've got the magistrate. I will call that number. Thank you.
Yes, you're
Got it.
welcome. I'll let them know you're calling down there.
Okay.